It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got the Dragons' superstar running back. He should be a busy man out of the backfield. This should be a good one to watch. Just ahead on EA Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Glad to have you with us, football fans. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up here in the broadcast booth. And Brock, one side with a clear advantage coming into this one, coming off the bye week, while their opposition, well, not only are they less rested, but they're coming off a big L as well.
Just a reality. Just a reality of the NFL that every season you're going to catch somebody coming off a bye who had more time to rest up than you did. And if you feel sorry for yourself, well, you're probably going to lose. When these games come along, it's time to grit your teeth and work even harder on those tired legs. You're going to see a lot of teams in that spot try some big plays early to grab that momentum right from the jump.
One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go in Week 14. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here he's got to play some clean ball.
Offside, defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still first down.
A 1st and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty. Throwing from the gun here. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Running back sent in motion. Here's 2nd and 5. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Might just be a little late to get the ground game going, opening up this game with back-to-back passes. But when you come out of the gate slow and you put yourself behind the sticks, you really don't get into that rhythm you want to find early.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So here's their offense now to take over for the first time. And it's going to be the man under center who brings him out now in his 9th NFL season.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles. It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Finds him over the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They get 13 on the pickup. And they'll have first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
First and 10 from the 41. Back to throw now. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 47. Complete out to the right side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Now give left side. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. It's 2nd and goal. They give it to him up the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Dragons have a great first drive and get the game's first points. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
From the 28. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Opening frame of the game, and 2 times already, these defenders have got home for a home run sack. If they get their way, a lot more teammates are going to join them on the stat sheet with the takedown before this one ends.
The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. The Dragons headed back out on offense as we get a look at their receiver. And he's up over 80 receptions on the season. An impressive number, and it's good enough to sit him among the league's best as well. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Finds his back complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, are not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a third and short stop.
The Dragons getting their punter out there. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The offense headed back to the field. They're still in search of that first down of this game, Brock. Hoping to put together a drive and avoid calling on the punter again. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits his running back. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Receiver in motion, headed right. Running for the first time with a Tennessee rookie. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Here's 2nd and 11. Throwing the out route complete. That play good for 17 on a first down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Lone back gets the handoff. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking to the air here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. So they send out the field goal units and try for 3 on this one. This is a 44-yard look from the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. This offense making its way back out now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They've got first down from the 31. They'll throw to begin this drive. Finds his man over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll give him a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Throwing off the play fake here. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Give him 3 on that game. And it sets up first down. He'll look to throw. He's got a man left. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it'll give him a first down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. That one gains 7. And it'll give him a first down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Dumps it off to his running back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
On 2nd and 14 now. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
He's on the move. He's running for it. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Play didn't break how they wanted it, but he throws this away.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Looking for some... Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And the pressure drives them backwards. So 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Play action on 1st down. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Hits him on the out route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
The Antlers now readying for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be their football. Now outruns their offense to take over. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Dump off to his fullback. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he goes down after a small gain across the 40 to the 42. So now here's 3rd and 5. Looking for a throw here. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys can have a little fun with him in practice this week, because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. 58 yards on the punt there. And they're going to take over possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They're throwing it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field. What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Then he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. No return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. They've got 1st down from the 31. Throwing it to start this drive. That one's complete right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And they're going to have a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Into traffic, complete. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and that gives them the 1st. Dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. And they take him down right along the 30. Second down now, 7 to go. They'll run it from the gun. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
On first down, they'll run. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. A gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They'll throw it. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This throw is caught. Touchdown! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dragons double their lead to 14. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Returning it from the 4. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Antlers and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Throwing now on first down. It is Cup, left side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. And 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass, and a 4th down instead.
And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. To throw here on first down. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10, looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
2nd and 3. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. throwing with a blitz on the way. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging.
And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We begin in the gateway to the west in St. Louis, Missouri, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. The Pioneers are able to get that 10th win of the year, as they're looking like a force to be reckoned with come January. From there, we say, so long, America. Hello, England, as we head over the Atlantic to check out the action in London. And as you see, they were winners yesterday. The Blues are able to get that 10th win of the year, as they're looking like a force to be reckoned with come January.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. That's complete right side. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From midfield now. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be a 1st down. Malone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 38. He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs, but not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack. I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 13. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. He's got it! And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal. He finds him right side. And in for the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dragons stretch their lead to 21. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. This offense ready to get going again now. And as much as we thought we'd be watching highlights here, talking about this passing game, Brock, it's been the guys on the other side of the ball who've come in and stolen that spotlight.
Yeah, and in an offensive-driven league, and one that's sometimes even legislated that way, it's nice and refreshing to see a defense put together an effort like this.
Amen.
Be the ones everybody's talking about for how well they've played on their side of the ball.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Dragons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They'll throw on first. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 37. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Complete out to the right side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And they'll have first down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. Has them the touchdown. The Dragons parlay the interception into points. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Dragons continue piling on to this lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a great return has the offense just a touch shy of midfield as they start this drive. And it's still largely a rough outline, Brock. Not a finalized picture just yet, but our playoffs are starting to take shape. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Running back, motioning right. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Finds the in route complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. That one's complete over the middle. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
He's got the ball on the sideline. Ooh, difficult play, small gain, but it counts. 1st down. Looking for the back that time. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. He has the touchdown. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
They'll try this extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Antlers cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Their offense ready to take the field now. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Second down now, 7 to go. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Pass play now. That's caught for the 1st. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Dragons keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dragons grow their lead yet again. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Their offense running back out now. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Oh, he's out of time, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. He's gonna throw this one. Complete beyond the marker. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
The good defenses in this league, every once in a while, they can bait a quarterback into a throw. And you do that by having eyes on the quarterback. Getting to a good drop, forcing that check down, and they'd only just bait him into a completion, but they knocked him backwards after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 11. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. One of the tight ends motioning right. The give here on 2nd. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completion.
Touchdown! And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dragons tack on 7 more to their lead. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Back out runs their offense. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Catch made over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
To throw it on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know, one thing I noticed, Kate, coaching youth football, everybody wants their kid to play quarterback. That is, until they get knocked to the mat. And that's now 5 sacks in this game, let alone the number of times the quarterback's been flushed as well. Not everybody is built to play quarterback.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. They'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
And a fair catch made here at the 17. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this 2nd half. Here's a give up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Back to the well again. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Another carry for him. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that'll give him a 1st down. They give it to him again. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down. Simple dive up the middle. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. Another drive coming up for this offense. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Setting up a throw. They bring the pressure. Down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
No matter what other stats you want to look at in this ball game, well, this defense can take some serious pride in at least one thing, and that is 6 quarterback sacks on the afternoon. 6 sacks? Well, that's an expectation rarely achieved. And a sign? Well, this group did their homework, and they're making it pay on the field.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And if we're honest, Brock, you and I could have been making dinner plans well before this one wrapped. An absolute show of force to win this one by the margin they did. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dragons emerge as winners as we say goodbye from Omaha.